Are you outgrowing your house? Is it just getting too small? Looking for a bigger yard or maybe a home with a shop? And you're just curious, is right now a good time to sell your home and purchase a home that fits more with your lifestyle needs? In this video, I will be going over some things that you should consider when moving up. Welcome back to my channel, Living North Idaho, where we discuss all things about real estate in the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho area and living your best life in North Idaho. A move-up buyer is somebody that has already purchased a home and is looking to possibly upgrade their lifestyle. Maybe they need another bedroom or a larger yard, or maybe they're looking for a home with a shop because they've gotten all the things that they want now. The move-up buyers that I have been working with have a change in lifestyle. They need a shop or a larger yard, or they need more bedrooms. They've already purchased their first home and living in it, but they've outgrown it and are looking for that next home. One thing you should consider when looking for your next property are the current market trends in two specific price ranges. One is going to be the price range in which you're looking to sell your home, and then also the price range in which you're looking to purchase your next home. Now, typically those can be different price ranges, and most of the times are, and depending on those price ranges can depend on inventory, how quick things are going. For the most part, the buyers that I am working with, they're selling a home maybe in that $400,000 range. And that price range is going fairly quickly, especially if the home is priced right, ready to go, and the sellers have done everything that we have talked about. And then they're looking to maybe purchase in a little bit higher of a price range, around $550 to maybe $700, and that is a different price range at this current time in our market. You can get a better deal and be able to negotiate because there's not as many buyers in that price range, and there is more inventory available in that price range. If you would like to look specifically at some of those numbers, look at my recent trends or market stats videos so you can see that, or just reach out. I would love to talk to you about what I'm seeing going on in the market. The benefits that I am seeing for the move-up buyers is they're able to negotiate better deals in a different price range than which they are selling a home. So they're getting a pretty decent equity in their current home and then being able to take that and get a property that fits their lifestyle needs better. Now, moving up to that next home does come with some challenges and some concerns. Here are the top 3 challenges and concerns that I am seeing. Affordability and financial readiness. Many move-up buyers worry about the affordability of a new, larger home given the current economic conditions. The rising interest rates and higher home prices are significant factors. Buyers often question whether they can afford comfortably and manage the mortgage payments on a new home without overextending their finances. This is a huge concern I hear with many of my clients, and the advice that I have and how we overcome that is I do a market analysis on their property for them so they know how much they're going to be able to sell their home for right around that. I then also do a net sheet for them. That way they know after selling their property, paying off their mortgage and all the other fees that are incurred in selling their home, how much money they are going to have to put into that next property. Now, it doesn't stop there. You don't just want to know how much you're going to get from that. The next step is to have them talk to a local lender. In doing this, they can take how much net proceeds they're going to have, take that to the lender, and have the lender run their finances to see how much they can afford in that next house. In doing this, they are going to have an overall picture of what interest rate they're going to be looking at, the payments that they're going to be looking at, and how much they're going to want to pay for that next property. With that, my clients are not going in blind. They know how much that next house payment is going to cost them, and they're comfortable with those payments. Now, this is a critical step. Do not miss this step. Even though you know how much you're going to be selling your home for, get pre-approved for that next house. This will eliminate so many headaches and make you go in confident in purchasing that next home. Timing the sale and the purchase. Another concern is coordinating the time of selling their current home while buying a new home is a major concern. Buyers worry about the logistics of synchronizing these transactions to avoid having to move twice or being without a home temporarily. My advice for this is work with an experienced agent. They're going to know how to structure your offer, so if you don't want to be without a house, how that can work and knowing all those dates that they're going to need. It's better if you're working with the same real estate agent in both transactions. The only time you can't do that is maybe if it's an out-of-state property, but those agents can definitely and should definitely talk so that all those dates coordinate. There are some different loan options you can use out there too to make it so that you're not out of a house in the timing. Reach out and I can give you an option for local lenders that are offering those loans. And worst case scenario, sometimes people do need to move things into a storage unit in waiting for that other property to close. But we know that ahead of time. There are things that we can do to make sure that if you don't want to be out of your home, not knowing where you're going for the next home, things that we can do and say in the contracts so that you are not out of a property or in between one. Market conditions and future uncertainty. Another concern is buyers are often anxious about current market conditions and future economic uncertainties. Many fear that a potential market downturn may impact their new home's value or that interest rates might continue to rise, making homeownership more expensive. My advice when it comes to this concern is stay in contact with your local real estate agent. Your local agent's going to know what is going on in the market. Now, we can't predict what the future is going to look like, but we can let you know what is going on in this current market and give you the information so that you can make an educated decision on what is best for you and your family moving forward. Real estate is always moving and changing, so it's best to talk to a local real estate agent so you know exactly what's going on. It's very interesting to look at the national news and see how that differs from what we're actually seeing here locally. Now, for the most part, when a buyer goes to move into a new property, especially one that has more bedrooms, larger lot, it is going to be a higher price point. So again, just make sure that you are pre-approved or in contact with your lender so you know what those payments are going to be and can be comfortable with those. Real estate in general is very emotional, but then put it that you need to sell your current property and looking to purchase your next property. Moving and making it simultaneous can be very stressful and emotional, and that's why you need an experienced agent to help you along your way. A lot of the emotion comes with the unknown, the stress of not knowing. So just ask all the questions that you need to get the advice that you need or the resources you need to be able to look into that. And just remember, the reason that you're doing this, it's for that lifestyle change. It's to have the bigger rooms, to have the shop. I can't tell you ultimately when is the best time, when you're going to hit the market right, when's the best time for you and your family to move. But I can give you the information, advice, and resources you need to help make the educated decision. If you're thinking now is the time to change your lifestyle, to get those things that you need, feel free to reach out. My name is Amanda Cuthbert. I'm with the Phoenix Agency, and I would love to talk to you about getting you into your next home.